Assalamu Vancouver'da yaşayotgan barliq aziz qarindoshlar, mush vaqtingda xayrlik bo'lsin. Men Şemşnurdan hammanglarga o'tliq salom. Men oldi bilan bugun biz bilan suhbatda bo'ladigan mehmonimiz Erhan Demirkaya. Coquitlam, Port Coquitlam Federal Liberals Riding Association Chair. Qarindoshimizni tanishtirib o'tay. Shundaqla bugun bizga Erhan qarindoshimiz a registered charitable organization to'g'riliq uchur bermoqchi. Unda bo'lsa men Erhan abini screenga taklif qilay.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi.
Erhan abi, welcome to my interview.
Hi. Thank you.
First of all, I would love to say thank you for your time today. And would you mind starting the conversation with a brief introduction of yourself, please?
Yeah, my name is Erhan Demirkaya, and I'm the riding president, or new name, riding chair for Federal Liberal Party of Canada, Coquitlam Port Coquitlam Riding Association. And I've been involved with federal and provincial issues, and I was a municipality city councilor candidate twice. Unfortunately, I couldn't win, but there is always next time. And I'm very happy to join with you guys. And then I'll be answering questions for charitable organizations or non-profit organizations. And thank you for hosting this event.
Thank you very much, Avi. And we are very happy to know you. And now I'd like to start asking my questions about the registered charitable organization.
Okay, and go ahead.
My first question is, what is a registered charitable organization?
Well, registered charitable organizations, they are public foundations or private foundations that are created and resident in Canada. They must use their resources and their activities only the charitable reason, whatever they have in their bylaw. And it can be something, for example, food banks, it can be low housing units helping people, or it can be about education, it can be about advancement of religion, or other purpose of benefit to community.
Thank you so much. To be charity at law, what purposes must a non-profit organization have?
First of all, there are, for registered charities, they have to, the government of Canada, they categorize them in 4 different sections. Like, as I mentioned a little earlier, relief of poverty, like food banks, soup kitchens. You can have a charity just helping, like, for example, you live in Surrey and you have a food bank to help the community surrounding you, or advances of education, like colleges, universities, research, or advancement of religion, like missionary organizations, or purpose of beneficial to the community. Usually this is like a volunteer work, could be like there is a forest fire, your volunteer fire department, there's a like animal shelters, or there's a the people have some especially the vulnerable people have some help as a charity, you can help them. That would be the in your bylaw when you apply. The later on we are going to get into that. When you apply to the Canada Revenue Agency to register as a charity. Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. And factors that will prevent an organization from being registered as charity.
Well, first of all, registered charities, whatever their purpose is, like for example, you apply to government as a charity society, and you just want to have a cultural functions or cultural events. It could be arts. It could be just all the cultural events. For example, in BC, you attend, you just show the, again, it has to be in your bylaw. Because first of all, when you decide you want to be a charitable society, you want to be a charitable organization, you have to have a bylaw. What your main purpose, you want to be charity. Because at the end of the day, you will be income tax exempt. Plus, whatever the donation, if you're a charitable society, if your members, people who donate money to you, and they get tax credit as well. So you have to focus on what your main purpose. Plus, and you have to have a board members. They cannot be on the payroll. It's against the law. It's a volunteer work, and it can't be a profit. The charitable organization cannot profit anything. Go ahead.
Thank you. And then, what are the benefits of a charitable organization for a community? As a community, yeah.
Okay, first, any charitable organization, they engage with the community, and again, what the main purpose. Like, for example, let's say you're a charitable society for or organization for food bank. Of course, community benefits from that because you collect food, or you collect your donation money. You go buy food, and then you help the food bank. You have your own food bank. You help the vulnerable people, help people who need it. But give you one example. Since the pandemic started in March, as a writing chair, I started in food bank, some sort of helping the local food bank organization, and Electoral District Association. As Electoral District Association, we did collect some donation. Could be cash money. It could be food items. So far, I'll give you one example. I strongly believe we have collected over $3,000. We donated that money to the food bank. Plus, I did some numbers the other day. It's close to 300 pounds food. Mostly, yeah, this benefits the society. And also, Canada is a diverse community, and any cultural events, any cultural charitable society, and sharing with the community will know who we are, and why and how we engage with the society. It benefits them as well. They get to know us better. Okay.
Okay, so to be a charitable, first of all, we have to create a community. Right?
I wouldn't say community at first. I mean, you need to have in BC, I did, because I wanted to give you the right answer. You have to have at least minimum 5 person at the beginning. And again, 5 person, I mean, it cannot be a company, by the way. It has to be individuals. And but the stores or companies can donate money to them. Once you register yourself as a charitable organization, so the CRA, Canada Revenue Agency, will approve you, by the way, because you need to fill out because of the pandemic. Now you can do that online, and I will be very happy to help you on that. And you have to have a name. You have to have a main purpose why you want to be a charitable organization, and you need to have at least 5, I would say, directors or 5 people who will be kind of in charge with the organization at first, and then you can start getting more. You need to basically get out there. You can talk to your neighbors, your friends. This is the main purpose. We have a charitable organization. Would you want to support us, or you want to be a member of us? This is for charitable organization, and the more donation, the more support you get, you'll be more better off for CRA's eyes, because at the end of the year, you won't pay tax. That's why you want to get more member. Yeah. Go ahead.
That's true. If a charitable organization is a cultural organization, what kind of main roles does it play in a community?
Okay, cultural, they get to know if it's a, let's say, one of the ethnic minorities charitable organization, they get to know you. Like, give you one example. There are some charitable organizations, Native Indians, they have, we call it powwow. I have attended quite a few of them. When you attend them, you can donate them money. You can help them as a volunteer, and you get to know their culture, and you get to know how they live, where they come from, and then how they engage with the society. And at the end of the day, again, diversity is our strength. More we get to know the different cultures, more closer we get to engage each other. Okay.
Thank you so much. And what is the process to become a registered charity?
Oh, first of all, and as I mentioned a few minutes ago, you have to have a name. Okay, you have to come up with a name, and then the most important thing, why do you want to have a charitable organization? What is the main purpose? Could be just helping community, could be cultural, could be, I mean, not only culture, it could be in that, could be music, it could be art, or helping the animals, for example. It has to be in the law. And then the government of Canada Revenue Agency, basically, when you apply, and they basically look at all these items, and then they decide, yes, you can be a charitable organization. It cannot be a political organization. Government of Canada does not interfere, even provincial, does not interfere any country's political, when you cannot criticize them with the charitable organization, get out there and asking the federal governments or provincial governments help. Definitely, you got to be careful on that, because you cannot support or oppose any political party or candidate for public office. Yeah.
Got
It. Be
it.
charitable organization. Yeah.
Got it. And how long does it take?
In BC, and anywhere from 30 days to 90 days. Once you apply, you get approval. Yeah. It might be a little longer because of the pandemic, and because a lot of things are being done online. And I give you an example, like because of the federal government, and they are helping out over 9 million, I believe now, the current number, and because their CRA's website are jammed. It might take a little longer to get response. Yeah. At these days, I mean, COVID-19 will be the first thing in their agenda. Yeah.
And Arhan Abi, thank you so much. These are my questions for today. If my community people have more questions, I'll invite you again, maybe.
Okay. Thank you, inshallah. And I'll be happy to help you out. Any, legal paperwork, and then to guide you. Yes, it will be good get together if you become a charitable society, and the Canadian communities will get to know you better, what your main purpose is. It could be cultural, again, it could be religious, it could be just advanced education, and but at the end of the day, we need this to benefit the community in order to get more support. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. My pleasure. Thank you for hosting this.
You're very welcome, and thank you so much for your time. Maybe you can leave now.